since people were asking us all the time, we want to come out and work for you, we want to come out and tour the farm, we want to come hang out, we said, well, it's a perfect time to actually develop out a program, and so we named it Experience Farming Project. What we did today is we cut a trail, cleared away a lot of blackberry bushes that were just overgrowing, and the trail leads to our berries. So yeah, we just we cut away, we had some loppers and some hand tools and some shovels and rakes and wheelbarrows, and first went in and cut away barbed wire and that from an old fence, and some blackberry bushes and some of the trees that were kind of overgrowing. Moved around some of these bridges that we made yesterday. Somebody is on the farm that's in from wolfing around, and we had them build some bridges yesterday so they could actually make it across the river. And then laid down some what we call hog fuel, which is some of the crops, the trees that have been cut down, clear cut. Those stumps from the trees are broken up and made into basically kind of like a real chunky beauty bark. And we lay it down, and that prevents the weeds and some of the blackberries from growing over again. So now we can add it to our educational tour that we do, which before we couldn't because there's just a narrow little bridge across this the Griffin Creek, and it was a totally overgrown path. So, and then also our harvesters can get over there without scratching themselves up or dropping their berries into the creek.
Alrighty, here we are. So we're gonna be harvesting Chioggia beets today and give everybody a little lesson on how to do that. We'll be grabbing a container and we're headed right out here into the beet land. Before we mow or turn this in, there's still a lot of really a good available food that we're looking to harvest. So we'll go through and we'll be pulling beets up and putting a nice bunch together. The whole goal with this is just to make it like you would want to buy it. And everybody can just walk in right into the field and start getting your hands dirty. But you should end up with something similar to that.
Our field crews harvest about a bushel a minute. Our volunteers will actually donate 2 hours worth of harvest, what our crews can harvest. And what that came out to be was about 500 servings of food per hour per volunteer worked. So today we got about 2 hours of work in, and we also harvested some beets, quite a few bushels of beets, probably. I would say we probably harvested about 100 bushels of beets that will be donated as well. And we had, 16 volunteers show up?
You can see where the elk have been eating. Chomp, 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 chomp.